We're going to review the installation process for the Silvermine Stone pillar system. Now this system includes a flat-packed, ready-to-install rot-free frame kit, comes pre-cut and pre-drilled, allowing the installer to quickly assemble a pillar frame without the need to fabricate a wooden frame. Once the frame is assembled, it can be wrapped with Silvermine's unique pillar stones, which are pre-formed to create an 18-inch by 18-inch finished pillar in either 3 or 4 foot height, available in all Belterra Collection colors. There is no need to calculate, cut, measure, and fabricate a box frame out of lumber. The Silvermine pillar system saves time and effort. Anyone can quickly add these rich details to their project without the need for a mason or a long drawn-out process.
To start the assembly, take the polymer frame out of the box. Using the small bag of stainless steel assembly screws, attach the flat back panel to the polymer frame components of the side panels. Be sure that the top of the back panels align with the top of the side panels. The stainless steel screws will fit through the pre-drilled holes of the back panel. Make sure that the assembly screws are flush to the surface of the back panel. Turn the partially assembled polymer frame over so that the back panel is on the ground, and attach the upper portion of the front panel to the frame components of the side panels, taking care to align the top of the panel with the top of the side panels. Again, make sure that the head of the assembled screws are flush to the surface of the front panel. Set the pillar frame upright and position it on the desired foundation or footing. Through the opening located at the bottom of the front panel, you will attach the polymer frame to the foundation of the footing of the pillar. For the purpose of this demonstration, the pillar is not being mounted to the frame or foundation. Using the remaining assembly screws, attach the lower front panel to the frame components of the side panels. Be sure that the upper front panel and lower front panel are fitted tight to each other. As with the rest of the assembly screws, be sure that the screw heads are mounted flush to the panels. Now you may place the top frame plate into the top of the frame. The top plate will simply sit inside the polymer frame and will be attached later in the process. With the frame assembled and mounted to the foundation, place 4 pieces of 1/2-inch plywood or OSB around the base of each side of the pillar frame. The bottom row of pillar stones will rest on the plywood or OSB during the assembly to help ensure the pillar stones have a gap for drying and to minimize any risk of damage from the ground heaving. Take 4 pillar stones and place them on top of the 1/2-inch plywood or OSB with 1 piece on each of the 4 sides of the pillar frame. Take time to fit the stones side to side so you like the look of each corner and fitment to the polymer frame. Use a small level and check to be sure that the first course of pillar stones are level. Once you are satisfied with the level and fitment of the stones, you will use the Silvermine Stone screws that are provided with the pillar frame kit and screw the stones to the polymer frame. Each pillar stone panel requires 2 screws. Now place pillar stones on top of the first course of stones surrounding the 4 sides of the pillar frame. As you did with the first row, use a small level and check to be sure that the pillar stones are level. Again, take time to fit the stones side to side so you like the look of each corner and fitment to the polymer frame. Once you are satisfied with the level and fitment of the stones, screw the stones to the polymer frame. If the stones are out of level, adjust the stones or fit them in a different orientation to achieve a level alignment. Keep applying stones in this process until you get to the top row of stones. Place the 4 stones around the pillar frame for the top course. One by one, fold the metal panel down so it is resting on top of the top frame plate. Using the Silvermine Stone screws, screw the folded metal down into the top plate and ideally into the corners of the pillar frame components. The metal panels will overlap and each screw should fasten through 2 metal panels once they are folded down. This process also secures the top frame plate to the frame as well. Apply some construction adhesive to the top of the metal panels and carefully place the pillar cap on top of the pillar frame. Be sure to choose a construction adhesive that will bond concrete and metal materials. Using a tape measure, measure the side of the cap to ensure the cap is centered and squared to your satisfaction on top of the pillar. If you are using the 4-piece split cap, apply construction adhesive to the bottom sides of the cap components and then fit and adjust so the edge line up. As you can see from this video, the assembly and installation of the Silvermine Stone pillar is a simple, fast, and efficient way to add stone accents to your project.
This video is for demonstration purposes only. For more specifics on Silvermine Stone installations, visit silverminestone.com.